morning.
Hello, Master.
Guten Abend.
Good evening, Master.
I always call very late. Today is early already. Yeah, better
Yes,
than
Master.
most. But if you wait a little longer, then you go to sleep. And yeah. I just call you guys because it seems like you have a more journalistic kind of half-baked reporter. But you're always ready
Yes, Master.
and seems very happy and simple and
Yes.
natural. So we have some rapport. Yeah, good rapport.
Yeah.
I heard you asked some questions from the team.
Yes, Master.
I'm ready.
Master, Pope Francis has agreed to meet with the French Sex Abuse Commission on a report that 330,000 kids were sexually abused between 1950 and 2020 by clergy, scout leaders, and lay employees of the French Catholic Church.
Uh-huh.
Does Master have any comments on this development?
This guy again? Okay. If they agree to meet and discuss maybe something good, I just hope that Francis' negative energy will not affect these upright people who want to set the record right to claim justice for these poor, innocent, defenseless, and abused and tortured and raped and killed children.
Yes, Master.
I hope they're strong enough. If they go to see this Francis, they better recite God's name all the time. Protect themselves. Because if they're not strong enough, then the outcome will be opposite to what they wanted.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you think, huh? This so-called Pope Francis is not a Catholic or Christian at all. Anything is okay with him. Anything that he wants, including killing, murdering innocent babies or fetuses or children or, raping, anything, he couldn't care less.
Right.
He's okay with everything. And even extramarital physical relationships, sexual relationships, he's also okay.
Yes, Master.
It's a small thing to him. What means a small thing? It breaks up a family.
Right. Right.
Yes.
Master.
It makes people divorce or, hating each other because of separation. You see, if they have children, they should never do this.
Yes.
Yes.
They should never divorce. Because the children, sometimes they blame themselves. They are vulnerable. They don't know much.
Yes, Master.
And they're so pure, and they blame themselves, and then they become depressed. Then they could do other things like alcohol and drugs, or go out and be seduced by bad people,
right,
or bad gangsters and stuff like that, and then ruin their life before they are mature enough to understand what is what. A broken family for the children is very bad.
Yes, Master.
Adults are okay. Maybe they can, not really okay, some people commit suicide because of that. But mostly it's not okay.
Yes, Master.
There are some rare exceptions, but this is different. It's different when you have to do something, to sacrifice for something else,
Yes,
for a
Master.
greater
Understand.
cause. But rarely it happens. So a broken family is not okay.
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
And normally people are okay together until some third person comes along and then everything is broken.
Yes, Master.
That's no good. Not only that, maybe transmitted disease.
Yes.
With outside people, the third person, you don't know if he or she is clean or not.
Yes,
Right,
Master.
Master.
And then comes home, also infected the family.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the thing. And if these two both are married, then the two families are broken. And if it's not coming out yet, then they are hiding and all that.
Yes, Master.
It's not a good and dignified life to carry on. And most people are not enlightened even. So this kind of event is difficult for them to manage. Especially if one is still in love with the other, like the wife still in love with the husband pretty much, or husband still in love with the wife very much.
Yes, Master.
And the other person is no longer in love because a third person came in.
Right.
So it's not sustainable. It's not wholesome.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
A marriage should be for friendship, not just for the outer or physical attraction, and also responsibility for family. Most marriages are stable.
Yes,
like I read somewhere that in America, 93% of husbands love and respect their wives very much.
Oh, very good.
So if the third person jumps in for any reason, and the Pope is even okay with that openly, that's a very, very bad statement to make.
Yes.
Being the head of the Catholic Church,
Yes, Master.
that's very bad for many families. Now they don't have to think twice anymore because the Pope says it is no big deal.
Oh.
Do you understand?
Yes,
Yes, I
Yes,
understand.
Master.
Suppose I say that to all of your brothers and sisters, will you be okay with me then? Honestly, tell me. You
No.
think I'm right then?
If Master says adultery is okay, no, we would say no.
If I say that to all your brothers and sisters, what do you think?
Oh,
You like that?
No, we don't like
Of course
that.
not.
No.
You probably leave me and go somewhere else. I don't know. CNN, Fox News, yeah, SBC, ADB, or whatever, yeah. To be a head of an organization or country, you have a big responsibility on your shoulders. You have to think twice before you speak.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, in China we say, before you speak, your tongue should be twisted 7 times.
Oh,
Meaning you have to think a lot. Be careful what you say,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
because
Master.
it could hurt other people. Like this, he set the whole Catholic just in flames. Anything they can do. All the priests can rape the children, and nothing will be done, no consequences. You can go out and fool around with anybody besides your wife or your husband, and that's okay also. He set the whole society in flames.
Yeah.
Not just the church reputation only, because the church very hugely influences society.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
So he just blah blah. I think he drinks too much, that's why.
Oh.
Yeah, they're allowed to drink, you know.
Yes, Master.
They just eat a lot of meat and then they drink a lot of alcohol just to have more appetite, just to squeeze down that big turkey person, big chicken person, or big steak, ribs, all this the bleeding sentient beings, flesh, and then drink more wine, more alcohol, have party and whatever, and then they talk nonsense, talk wrong,
Yes, Master.
Yes,
and
Master.
don't even apologize. He has no idea of the consequences. Being so old already, not like he's a teenager or young man,
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
not like a young chick like me, no. Young and beautiful.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
pretty old. I'm pretty old. Okay, so this is not correct in any case, okay?
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
All the Catholics, don't listen to this Francis. He's evil.
Yes.
You
Yes,
can
Master.
you can see it. He wants to destroy the society structure by allowing all this sin to happen, and even put more fuel, gasoline onto the fire. See that?
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
Exactly.
Okay. So even if you don't believe me, you can see what he does, what he say, then you know he's evil, okay?
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Or the mildest sentence would be he's an idiot, a retard.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
And people voted for the wrong guy
Yes.
to be the head of the Catholicism.
Este es un papa ilegítimo. Ilegítimo porque fue nombrado no por el Espíritu Santo, sino por una mafia de cardenales. Mafia de cardenales es expresión que yo no uso. La utilizó precisamente el jefe de la conspiración, el cardenal Daniels, el cardenal europeo, jefe de la conspiración, que dijo que una mafia de cardenales, muerto de risa, con desparpajo y con descaro. Él confesó que con maniobras politiqueras prohibidas por la Iglesia, bajo pena de excomunión, esos cardenales eligieron a Francisco. Entonces el origen de Francisco es un origen ilegítimo.
We have come to a point that even simple people with little knowledge of doctrinal issues understand that we have a non-Catholic Pope, at least in strict sense of the term.
Pope Francis, earlier this year, he drew widespread criticism, defending a Chilean bishop accused of covering up for that country's most notorious abuser priest.
In my own name and that of the entire Catholic community.
Un poco de vino les va a soltar la lengua. No van a decir la verdad.
Prophecy by Archbishop George Brown, Ireland, 1551. But there is a new fraternity of late sprung up who call themselves Jesuits, which will deceive many, who are much after the scribes and Pharisees' manner. Among the Jews they shall strive to abolish the truth, and shall come very near to do it. These shall spread over the whole world, shall be admitted into the councils of princes, winking at their sins. Prophecies about the Catholic Church. Rome will lose the faith and will become the seat of Antichrist. Message from Our Lady of La Salette, Blessed Virgin Mary, Vegetarian, received on September 19th, 1846. The agents of 666 now are loose in Rome and have entered into the highest places of the hierarchy. It will be bishop against bishop and cardinal against cardinal, till all that remains will come forward out of the cleansing. Message from Lord Jesus Christ, Vegetarian, received on July 25th, 1977. Clergy in my houses, where are your straying sheep? Can you not reprimand the evildoer? Shall you consort with Satan, allowing all manner of foul conduct and abominations in my house? Cleanse your house now, pastor, for you are being judged. the Eternal Father looks into your heart, your time grows short. All that is rotten will fall. Message from Lord Jesus Christ, Vegetarian, received on November 1st, 1975.
We need to remember that we are followers of Jesus Christ, and his life, humanly speaking, ended in failure, the failure of the cross.
Que anuncian que por las venas de Jesús corre sangre pagana. Sangre pagana. Sangre pagana.
In the Vatican gardens, where they had a female shaman, and they brought in 2 of these statues, and they had everyone bowing down to them while the Pope sat on the side. And the media all over the world and Catholics everywhere who watched the opening ceremony thought, this is very odd. It looks like idolatry. It looks like a golden calf situation. And then throughout the remaining 2 to 3 weeks, these idols were placed in St. Peter's, by the altar of St. Peter's, and in a church called Santa Maria Trasputina, which is very near the Vatican,
etc.
He's going to destroy the Catholic reputation. And I am sorry for many other good priests in this system. Not all priests are bad like that.
Right.
Yes.
I'm sure many more are more worthy to sit in the Vatican than these Vati-gang people.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
I'm sure. They have more sense, more enlightenment, more responsibility, more morals, more virtues, more caring, more compassion, more love. At least all this is required to be a priest, not to talk about head priest.
Yes,
Master.
I don't know what century we are in now, and he just blah blah like that. He should rinse his mouth and just disappear.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
For the society's sake, for the sake of God and the church and all the priests on the teaching of Jesus, he should just disappear. Should get lost, that's what we should say, get lost.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. To return the holiness and the sacredness to Catholicism. You understand me?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
All right. Did I answer your question?
Yes, you did, Master. Thank you.
Because whenever you ask about this guy, I get mad. I never talk enough. I don't know how anybody still wants to talk about him. I don't.
Yes, Master.
Oh, sometimes I see him like a devil.
Oh.
I was shocked also. I was shocked because just theoretically, the way he says things, you think he's with the side of Satan. But when you really see the real hideous inside of him, you're shocked.
Wow.
I was shocked. I was very shocked to have a glimpse like that. So when I see his photo, well, I look away or I look down. I don't want to see him.
Right, Master.
Lest his influence ruins me or hurts me in some way. Sorry, I'm not very pleasant. I'm never pleasant talking about these rotten apples, rotten people, okay?
Yes, Master.
they're not human. Normal humans, they have more love, you see?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
More intelligence, more goodness, more virtues, more morals. He wants to teach the whole society bad things because people respect him, his position.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Supposed to be representing God. Oh dear. He must be representing Satan. Devils
yes.
cannot be God.
Yes, right, Master.
God doesn't have this. God had the 10 Commandments for Moses to pass down,
Yes.
and he's destroying them. He makes society become more chaotic,
Yes, Master.
more confusing, and more rotten. For all this, he really has to go to hell. There's no need to ask me, okay?
Right, Master.
You can figure it out. Anybody can figure it out. Anybody has some little intelligence. Have I answered the whole question already?
Yes, Master. You have.
Okay, good.